seen before that told me that he didn't know how to deal with it. Didn't know how to deal with it because he's never had it. So you play football from the time you're 8 years old, every season, high school, and you played it on a high level. USA Today play a week, most vice presidents play a year. You've never, been injured. You've boxed all these years and never had any injuries during a competition. It's a shock. It was a shock to him. And the only thing that I could think about at that time was to try to keep him focused and use what he had yet left, which was his conditioning, his physical tools, as far as his movement and things like that, and his right hand. I thought about switching him to southpaw, but we never fought southpaw before. So I thought about it. So we didn't do that.
I'll switch a little bit now, right? Yeah. Switch just a little bit now.
Yeah. But he made it through it. We would count down not just the rounds, but we were counting down the punches that would land. And I was watching his face wince up. We were also counting down the minutes. I had one of my guys in the corner telling me when it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it was 2 minutes, when it was a minute and a half, and we were just trying to use the strategy of landing the punches that we could land without injuring it even more. And he continued to try to throw it, but he made it through it. I'm very proud of him for making it through it. I don't know anybody else that couldn't make it through in that situation. And the flip side of that, great fighter. When we fought tonight, we fought with all of his heart, tenacity, and grit, and everything that he had. I give him props and respect. But the flip side of that is, if Shawn had succumbed to the injury, this kid would be the WBC champion without winning a round, pretty much without, without winning, the majority of the rounds at all. He might have pulled out the last couple because we were really defensive and moving a lot. But I thought that would have been a shame that Shawn had not trained just for this fight, but his whole entire life for these type of moments, and to lose it to an injury. So I'm glad, proud that you were able to push yourself through.
Shawn, congratulations, and you too. Shawn, one of the things you had said leading up to this fight was that you knew that Granados had a handful of losses, but all of them have been by split decision, majority decision. You talked about wanting to be the first guy to hang a real authoritative, no doubt about it, loss on this guy. Can you talk about your sense of satisfaction in being the first one to do that against a guy that obviously is a fighter, but not with you tonight?
You know what? I came in here prepared to knock him out, and I hit him with some pretty hard shots and things that I thought I might see him, come a little bit off of his feet off of, and that never happened, so I'm not questioning my power, my abilities, or anything like that. I'm taking my hat off to him. My dad even screamed one of the earlier rounds. He said, go to the body. He knows how hard his head is. And I heard that, I understood that, and I definitely think I should have went to the body a lot more throughout the fight. But neither here nor there. It feels good to get another great win in front of an exciting crowd, and just, I feel blessed to be able to do what I do as always.
And have done so with no questions. Like, he can't say it was a majority decision. He can't say
I heard him, when I was getting out of the ring, saying that he was robbed, and I've never been on that side of the fence. I've never beat someone and they said, I got robbed by you. So that was a little bit of a surprise to me. I got some surprises tonight. I got a little bit of an injury and something I never heard before. But we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling, and I'm sure he will too. But we're gonna keep it moving past him. I beat him decisively, unlike any other fighter out here, and I wish him the best.
Which hand was it on this time?
It was on my left hand. Yeah. I'm not gonna keep saying it though. Nah, I don't want nobody taking notes.
I don't know if anybody picked up his strategy early, but his strategy early in the fight was to get Shawn to come to the inside so that he could use his head. His strategy was to open up Shawn's previous cuts from the last fight. That was his strategy, and that's the reason why I constantly yelled at Shawn to stay outside. And early in the fight, he told Shawn, come to me, because he knew if their heads were close, And there was an incidental clash that Shawn's eye might open up and that would give him a chance to win the fight. And that was his strategy. I'm able to, going into my 28th year, I'm able to be able to decipher exactly what somebody's doing at this point, which was the exact same thing happened with Berto after the first round. And I seen redness over Shawn's eyes. I said, shit, he's gonna use his head. Well, when two guys are 5'7" and they're both coming forward, and they have the same physical build, it's not hard for those heads to collide. And it's not very hard for, you know, a guy like him to just put his head here. So this is a part of boxing, I understand that, and this is something he's gonna have to deal with, but he was able to fight on the outside and be successful doing so. Good job on that.
How are you, Shawn?
Good.
Happy belated birthday. How old did you turn the other day?
Just turned 30, man.
How does it feel?
Been doing this a long time.
It feels like you're a veteran now. You've been in some big fights.
Yeah.
How mature do you feel as a boxer now? Now you're 30 years old. I mean, you're not a young buck anymore. How does it make you feel that you've been in the ring with the best and are still looking for the best?
It feels great. You know, it feels great. I think I'm in a very blessed position right now. Okay. I think I'm, you know, doing my best to do all the right things, and then, you know, whether you guys like it or not, my dad is right next to me, making sure I do all those right things. You know. Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to give him a hand clap, I would love that. I'm glad.
Not to pat myself on the back because I don't need that. All I need to be is his dad. When this boxing thing is over, still be his dad. Nobody's interviewing, nobody's taking pictures. Yeah, it is. But you know, he's an amazing person. So he lived with me for 28 years of his life, and he just moved down the street. I could probably throw a rock at his house. That's how close he is. But he thanked me more times tonight than he's ever thanked me in his life, because he would have checked out of that fight because of his injury if it wasn't for me. And I'm quite sure there's not another coach that could have got him to continue with that. So it's just a testament to
I know. I looked at
closeness
him.
that we have.
I looked at him like, what you want me to do? You know, and he told me, obviously, you know, what he want me to do, and I'm like, you sure? Like, I just, you know, I wasn't buying in, but you know, the great part about it is when you're in such good health, such good conditioning, your mind is able to, you know, get that energy and that oxygen that it needs to think right. And when I was thinking wrong, he's not exaggerating. I came back to the corner. I don't know what my face looked like, but it probably was a face of, you know, where do we turn, where do we go from here? And he said, Shawn, you got to make it through this fight. You got to do what you got to do. And, you know, he really just pulled me back in a matter of, you know, 20 to 30 seconds, and back where I needed to be in order to believe that I could, you know, finish the fight, that I could be strong, and, you know, and all that good stuff. And like I said to y'all before, I'm not happy about the way I finished the fight at all. But my dad made sure that I did the best that I could to finish this fight. You know? I think we got the
Well, Shawn, thank you, Kenny. On behalf of everyone that works with these two people right here, and has the privilege of being involved when Shawn Porter fights, there aren't two better people in the business to work with. It's an honor and privilege to work with you guys.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.